Welcome to Couscous and Other Tales. I'm Iman. Today I will share with you my recipe for roasted chicken and sweet potatoes. What I love about making roasted chicken is that every time I make it, I can change few spices and it's like I have a completely new dish, a completely different one. So today I'm going to share with you one of my many recipes that I have for roasted chicken and potatoes. So let's get cooking. So first we'll start with our potatoes. The potatoes here, I have sweet potatoes that I cut into wedges and I left the peel on. And I'm going to add to that a little bit of olive oil. And now for the spices, I have some cumin and some turmeric. And if you have never had cumin with sweet potatoes, you are missing a lot. Because the earthy taste of the cumin complements the sweetness of the sweet potatoes. And the turmeric adds a beautiful, nice color. So we'll add that. And I will also add one sprig of rosemary. Rosemary and sweet potatoes go so well together, and of course some oregano. I'm just going to add a little bit of dried oregano, a little bit of salt, and some black pepper. And that's it for the potatoes. I'm just going to toss them a little bit. I have to use my hands. This is not working for me. Now we'll put the potatoes aside and start with the chicken. And I have my hands clean again. So we'll start with olive oil. A good bit of olive oil because we have 4 chicken thighs. We'll add the rosemary. I have here 3 sprigs of rosemary. I don't need to tell you about rosemary and chicken. The magic that happens between combining rosemary and chicken. Now for the spices. So I have here 1 teaspoon of turmeric to give a really nice golden yellow color to the chicken. A 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/2 teaspoon of coriander and 1.5 teaspoons of cumin. And the star of the show today is the cumin. We'll mix that and we'll add to that my secret Tunisian ingredient is the harissa. So I'm adding that to the marinade. I'm sure you guys know this is like the spices we use in Tunisia. And we'll add some oregano, dry oregano, a good pinch. Some salt. You want to use enough salt for the chicken. 4 thighs. And of course black pepper. Last but not least, we're going to add orange zest and orange juice. So I'm adding the zest of 1 orange. This is a sweet, really sweet orange, so it's going to add a really nice balance to the chicken. Of course, in the back, and the juice of 1 orange. This is going to be amazing. So we'll give it a good mix. Let all those flavors mingle. And now we'll add in the chicken thighs. So I have here 4 chicken thighs that I already washed and rinsed very well. And I also scored the chicken thighs. I want all the spices to get in there. Let's make sure we coat all the parts of the chicken very well with all that goodness. Look at that, perfect. It looks so good. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover it for about half an hour at least, because I don't have enough time right now to keep it in the fridge for like 2 hours or longer than that. Usually what I do is, I know like a day before I'm going to make this, I marinate it and leave it overnight in the fridge, which tastes perfect. But if you don't have time, minimum of half an hour is going to be good. So now I'm going to cover it and let it soak all those flavors. And meanwhile, my oven is preheating on 450 Fahrenheit, that's 230 Celsius. And then I'm going to show you the next step. It has been about 35 minutes and the chicken has marinated, and I have here a pan, and inside the pan I have a rack, because I want the chicken to be elevated from the bottom of the pan so it would not stick to the bottom and it doesn't get too wet and sticky, and also wouldn't burn. I greased the rack, and now I'm going to add the chicken first. It smells amazing actually. So imagine if you made this and you put it overnight. It will be amazing. Nah, it bothers me, it's not looking the same way. Let's put it the same way. I have some of the harissa. And now the sweet potatoes. I'm going to add in the juices of the sweet potatoes on top, because it has all that olive oil and the herbs, and it will be good because when it's roasting, all those juices in the bottom of the pan is just going to steam the chicken. Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to put it in the oven for about 40-45 minutes. As I said, on 230 Celsius, that's 450 Fahrenheit. So we'll see you in 40 minutes. So the chicken and the potatoes are ready. They took about 45 minutes in the oven. Look how beautiful the chicken is. So nice. It's golden brown color, and the oil and all that sticky stuff stayed in the bottom, so the chicken did not get wet. Now it's taste time. Ooh, I'm super excited. I'm gonna get this one. Look at that. Look how pretty. You see that? It's beautiful. And I'm gonna get some of the potatoes. Just one here for now. Look. Hear how crispy this is? The skin is so crispy. Look at that. So juicy inside. So delicious. Oh my goodness. I love the skin, it's crunchy. So yummy. And now the potatoes. Do you see how soft they are? Yummy. So good. I love the flavor of the cumin and with the sweet potatoes. Adds a really nice taste. This is a perfect chicken. Crispy on the outside, so tender and juicy on the inside, and the sweet potato with the cumin just makes the perfect blend, the perfect dinner for a weeknight, for a weekend. Really hope you can try this recipe, and I hope to see you soon with another delicious Mediterranean recipe. Bye!